So you may know where you want to go on exchange or have a good idea. You may just be thinking about going on exchange still. And part of the consideration for you might be, well, what am I going to take while I'm on exchange? Whether you already know where you want to go or you're just trying to narrow some options down. And we do have some information on our website about that. Whether you like the answer or not might be a little bit subjective, but when we scroll down, there's a section under our FAQs of which courses should I take while abroad. And the answer is, it really is up to you. Now, we might have some guiding points for you, especially when it comes to degree progression. So we generally encourage students to take a combination of their major courses, so courses for the program that they're in, as well as elective requirements. Some degrees have a little more flexibility for one or the other, and some degrees are a really good fit for certain countries. So thinking about health and exercise science, which has a lot of good options in England, Australia, New Zealand, and a couple others. But they're not really a great choice to go to Europe, for example, because there's not a lot of HES related courses taught in English throughout Europe. However, the degree does have a lot of elective space in it. So then students can go for a term of electives if they'd like, or they can focus on courses for their major by going to one of the good countries for them. Or students will often do a combination of both because there's some really unique courses out there that just aren't available here at UBCO. Now, an additional consideration in terms of what courses to take is what year level to take those courses in at the school you're going to. So the next point we have here is that some of our partner schools operate on a 3-year degree program rather than a 4-year degree program like we have here at UBCO. So at a 4-year degree program school, you're going to be taking courses at a similar year level to what you would expect to receive credit for here. Whereas with a 3-year degree program, you want to look at 2nd and 3rd year courses at that school in order to try and get upper level credit here at UBCO. So we talked a little bit above here about how there's the transfer credit process. We'll go through a lot more information on that at our pre-departure session before your exchange commences, so that you get some guidance on how to get courses articulated for transfer back to UBC Okanagan prior to going on an exchange, so that you know that the courses you're taking will advance you along with your degree progression. Another piece of deciding what courses to take while you're abroad depends on the number of credits that that course grants at the partner school you're going to. So when we go on to this section right here, you'll see that some partner universities do not grant the same number of credits per course as UBC. So sometimes a course taken abroad will be 1-to-1 with a course at UBC, meaning that a 6 ECTS course in Europe is equivalent to a 3 UBC credit course here. However, in the UK, for example, you may take 3 courses that are each worth 20 credits at the schools there that transfer back to UBC as 15 credits. So one of the big things that we make sure students are aware of is the credit equivalency formula. That information is available on the webpage we have for each of our partners. So when we go into our partner university search tool and we look at Edinburgh as an example, click in there and you'll scroll down a little bit on that page, and you will see that the credit equivalency formula is Edinburgh credits divided by 4 gives you a UBC credit. So in a term of study, you want to take 60 credits per term, or if you're going for 2 terms, 120 over the course of the year, in order to earn either 15 UBC credits or 30 UBC credits. So this may, like I said, come from 3 courses. At some schools, it could come from 1 course. Or you may need to take, in the example of Japan, 10 courses in order to earn 15 UBC credits. And so if you have any confusion about the credit equivalency formula, you'd like to confirm that before you select a school, do let us know. We'll cover it in depth a lot more at pre-departure after you've applied to go global, but it's something just to flag for now because you might be wondering, well, there's only 5 courses available in this discipline at the school. Is it going to be a good option for me? And if the credit equivalency formula works in your favor, where those courses might be worth more than 3 UBC credits, well, those 5 courses now become a bit more valuable because it's a little easier to make up a full term of study there than if there was only 5 that are each worth 3 credits and maybe have a bit of difficulty getting into them. So if you have questions on the credit equivalency formula, do come see us because it is a big thing that we're going to touch on throughout your time preparing to go abroad and while abroad, because it's one of the biggest pieces we want to make sure you understand.